Hello, it's Matt for Guitar Nerds and it's time for Pedal of the Week. Now today we are looking at the Orange Custom Shop Bax Bangeetar. At least I think that's how you pronounce it correctly. It's a guitar EQ designed by the guys at Orange who have designed all the amplifiers to kind of give you the Orange sound in a pedal box. So the idea is, you can see here that we've got a cab sim out, so specifically designed for you to go straight into a mixer. And then a normal amp output. Now I know a few people who have been using this on their pedal boards and actually using it for stereo rigs, so they can go into a PA and they can have a direct mix into the PA, but then they can also have their own sound into the amp as well. Now the great thing about this unit is you've got the standard amp controls like top, bottom, gain, volume. Then you've got this parametric mid control, and with a parametric EQ it allows you to kind of pick the frequency that you want and then kind of really boost or cut that. So instead of like a graphic EQ, you're physically sweeping along to find the frequency you want and then you can boost or cut that. So that's what you do with the mid control here, is that rather than them being like a normal control where you're going from say 0 to 10, or you set it at 12 noon, these are actually notched, so every time you turn it up it just notches into place. So being in the middle isn't necessarily always kind of directly kind of flat. So with the mid control you find out whether you want to boost or cut it, and then you can use the frequency in the EQ to kind of tailor that, so it gives you a huge range of sounds. You've also got a clean boost. Now the boost is located after the gain control, so where some people might stick a boost in front of all their distortion pedals, what you're doing there is you're taking all the gain, all the extra level your boost is giving you, and throwing it into the front end of your pedals or your amplifier, which is only going to push the preamp harder, it's only going to give you more distortion. By sticking it after the gain control, it's a clean boost. It's basically making the sound that you've got from that pedal just louder, so you're not adding any extra gain, you're literally just making it louder. Now the boost is only active when the pedal's active, but the great thing is that the boost is a preset level that gives you more volume dependent on where you set the volume control on the unit, so it's always going to give you an optimum amount of boost. You don't have to worry about kind of setting it or getting it level or anything like that. So what we're going to do is go through a few of the kind of sounds that I've been messing around with, and we'll go from everything from a lighter bluesy sound to something a little bit more heavy, and we'll be switching between both the normal out and the cab sim out, which we'll put on the video, and you can hear what both of them sound like. So let's dive into it. So I'm set up for sort of a bluesy sort of drive. So this is the clean sound, and we're going both the normal out and the cab sim out. So let's have a listen and we'll swap between them. Right, so I've set up sort of a classic rock sound here. We've got a little bit more gain, a little bit more top and a lot more bottom end. So this is the clean sound. And we'll switch between the two outputs again. So the next one I've set up is a much more sort of high gain, sort of vintage, big orange guitar sound. So we'll go through both outputs again and then we'll switch between them. So let's go. So there we have it, that's the Orange Bax Bangeetar. Now I've only really scratched the surface, especially with the parametric EQ. There's so many tones that you can get in out of this unit, and obviously so many different ways you can use it as well. So let us know what you thought in the comments below. Is there anything else that you'd like to see in Pedal of the Week? Obviously just write it there. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.